It's like Solomon, when he had this choice, he did the right thing. He didn't act selfishly. He did the right thing. He said, okay, I just want wisdom. And God said, wow, that is so awesome. You've done the right thing, the selfless thing. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give you a bonus. I'm going to give you long life, and I'm going to give you great wealth, and I'm going to give you incredible joy. See, that was a reward for making the right choice, or reward for doing the right thing. It's a bonus for doing right. It's a tangible gift or a joyful experience for someone who's doing the right thing. And here's God going, here's what you do, here's what you do. Here's how you honor mom. Here's how you honor women. Reward them. Give them something that they don't expect, but that they've earned, that they're worthy of, because they're out there working hard, doing the right thing. Reward them. It's fascinating. Do you know who instituted the reward system? God did. God's all about rewards. I mean, look what he says in Matthew 6:6. But you, when you pray, go into your room, close the door, and pray to your Father who is unseen. Then your Father, who sees what is done in secret, will what? Reward you. In other words, if you'll do the right thing and take time to talk with me, God said, I will reward that by either giving you tangible gifts or joyous experiences. How about what he says here in the book of Galatians, or Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 8? Because you know that the Lord will what? Reward everyone for whatever good he does, whether slave or free. Mark it down. When we do the right thing, when we do the good thing, God sees it and says, I want to reward people who are doing the right thing with either tangible gifts or joyous experiences. In fact, this is absolutely part and parcel of the nature of God. Look at Hebrews 11. And without faith, it's impossible to please God, because anyone who comes to him, to God, must believe that he exists and that he what? Rewards those who earnestly seek him. Part of believing in the true God is believing he's the kind of being that loves to give tangible gifts or joyous experiences to people who just decide they're going to do the right thing. They're going to do the good thing. Because God wired us up to respond to rewards in very powerful ways. Do you know what effect rewards have on people? They affect us in a positive way in every layer of being a human. Our mind, our will, and our emotions. In our mind, rewards do this. They convince us that we are significant and that what we're doing matters. In our will, a reward encourages us to keep on doing the right thing. And in our emotions, a reward gives us incredible joy and happiness. That's how God wired us up to respond to a reward. I become more convinced my life matters. I'm inspired to keep doing the right thing. I'm filled with joy and happiness. And isn't that cool? And we can give that gift to people by rewarding them. There is a powerful illustration of the power of reward that is shown every Sunday night in America on television. You want to see? Check this out.
Michael, Johnny, and Paige. As you know, this season we're all about getting on the bus, volunteering, and giving back.
Yes.
Well, this week, we've got a very special guest helping out.
Who is it?
I'm not telling you yet. But I will tell you this. Right now, we're traveling to Hattiesburg, Mississippi.
All right.
On our way to meet the Heathcock family. It's Gina and her 3 kids, and Gina's husband, Sherman, is on his 2nd tour of duty in Iraq as a National Guardsman. Take a look at this tape, and you'll see why we're here. Sherman Heathcock's military career began during the First Gulf War, when he enlisted in the Army National Guard. After his term of service ended, Sherman began a career protecting their community by serving as deputy sheriff of Hattiesburg and a SWAT team leader.
When you think about Sherman, you think of a man who has literally put his life on the line for everybody all the time, every day. And we rely on Sherman Heathcock to keep us safe.
After the events of 9/11, Sherman felt a call to national duty once again, and he re-enlisted in the National Guard.
I'm very proud of my dad for all the things he does. He commands the rescue team, and he's keeping them safe, just like he keeps all of us safe.
It's a very scary situation for me, but I know that Sherman believes in what he's doing. I know he's making a difference, and I know that there are people that are safer because we're doing this. If we didn't have people like Sherman was willing to make sacrifice to put himself out there, where would our country be?
While Sherman risked his life leading rescue missions in Iraq, Hurricane Katrina swept through Mississippi.
Sherman didn't get in touch with us for days. He didn't know where we were, if we were okay, if our house was still standing. There were trees all over our roofs. The structural damages were devastating. We used the insurance money we had, but we didn't have any extra money, and the damages to the house were so bad, and they just continued to snowball until it got out of control, and it's in the situation that it's in now.
I'm Stead McCullough. I'm an architect in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. I've walked through this house and I've seen the damage that has been done to it as a result of Hurricane Katrina. The foundation on this house is cracked and is also causing the interior floor to be unstable. This whole ceiling at any moment could fall down, and quite frankly, this is a dangerous house to live in.
I'm scared to go into my mom's bathroom because the floor looks like it would fall in if anything touched it. If anything happens, I can't do anything to stop it. And no help.
I feel helpless because I don't know how to fix it. Wish more than anything Sherman was here, because when he's here, I know that everything's going to be okay.
My mom wants you to do is better, and I hope she knows I'll always make the best of it. I've always done the best I could. I wish I could take out the burden on my shoulders. And if anything, just some small part, so you can help me, I was really willing to thank you.
Wow. I have to say, for this guy to put himself in harm's way every single day for our country, he deserves the right to know that his family's going to be safe and at home. So what do you say? Can we do this?
Yes.
We'll bring it in here, people. Are you with me?
Yeah.
Well, then let's do it!
I have to read the next part here because this is still my favorite part of the show.
Good morning, Heathcock family! Gina! Annie! Get ready to test! Come on out here!
Thank you so much.
So, I know we saw from your tape that obviously Sherman's over in Iraq.
He's here with me right now.
Oh, do you carry this with you all the time?
Yeah. My biggest worry is that he won't come home. But besides that, I worry about keeping the house from falling in until he gets back. That's why I'm crying so much, is because I know y'all are here, and now he's going to be able to come home and be a dad.
Our men and women in uniform make phenomenal sacrifices for their country, and they put themselves in harm's way every day. I think it's really important that we don't forget the husbands and wives that stay behind, and their children. I mean, they miss their loved ones overseas so much. And just to honor that sacrifice of service to their country, we can never forget that.
Well, first of all, we're going to build you guys a new house. But while we're doing that, you guys are going to Walt Disney World!
Oh, don't you just go, yes, that's exactly the right thing to do.